Hello, this is Nicholas Roddick. I'm head of production of Next IT Security Series. And today with us we have Trevor Crompton, Vice President EMEA from DEVO. Hello, Trevor.
Pleasure to be here, Nick.
Hi, please share a little bit about your company with us.
Sure. DEVO is a next generation security platform. We combine SIEM, SOAR, and UABA in one platform and a capability to ingest vast amounts of information really quickly and helping customers then visualize that information and understand where threats may lie.
Sounds very interesting. So, what would be the point of your lecturing and why?
I think customers have a growing challenge right now. Over many years, they've invested in security infrastructure, which is really important, helping to protect their businesses, their employees, and their companies from external threats. And those threats are growing. They're rising. They're becoming much more sophisticated. They're much more prevalent, and they're happening much more quickly. So all of that infrastructure that customers have been buying generates lots of log information, lots of information that's reporting back on various different incidents that are going on across their enterprises. What DEVO does is take that information really quickly into the platform and help them visualize and understand where they have concerns, where they have threats, and where they need to address their teams. It helps them investigate issues and it helps them resolve issues as quickly as possible. The capability to combine that with SOAR and automate the responses from the SIEM is really important. And the capability to look at user behavior is also exceptionally important, particularly with some of the things that are going on in the world right now.
That sounds like an interesting fire starter. So, what would be your professional comment about the current situation with cyber attacks in Sweden?
I think what's happened in Sweden recently is really a microcosm for what's happening across the rest of the world. People consider ransomware, or certainly considered ransomware, as super targeted attacks on very large enterprises. With the rise of cyber criminality and what's going on in the ransomware world, this is now not targeted bombing, this is carpet bombing. They are doing this at machine scale, at industrial scale. They're targeting organizations where they can get into many organizations very quickly, as we've seen with them looking at managed service providers. They're targeting banks, they're targeting retailers, and they're targeting large and small. So when you look at what ransomware groups and ransomware gangs are doing, they are trying to go as broad as possible. With the rise of ransomware as a service, that's got even worse. So now criminals with no experience of ransomware, no capability to do it, can buy ransomware as a service and launch their own attacks. And these are really sophisticated organizations. They have customer support organizations. They leave customer reviews for their criminal software. We shouldn't underestimate their capabilities. And sadly, what's happened in Sweden in the last couple of weeks and months is really a microcosm of what's happening everywhere else in the world. We need to be able to react faster. We need to be able to visualize information quicker so we can see what's going on in our enterprises, and we need to be able to respond faster.
Exactly. There is a key word. Do not underestimate it. I completely agree with you. And last but not least, what will be the benefits of attending your presentation?
We would love to show organizations what SIEM can really do. I think the expectation with SIEM is that it's log management with some extra added on top. DEVO is so much more than that. The capability to ingest not just terabytes, but petabytes of information, to bring that all into one place, to then automate that information, the response to that information through our SOAR platform, to be able to make sense of the promises of UABA. UABA has always said, look, if we can show you where user behavior is anomalous, perhaps where Nick is logging in Sweden one day, but in Vietnam minutes later, we know that information is troublesome. We know that is an alert that we should look at. UABA only works if you can ingest large amounts of data, and DEVO is the organization that can help companies do that. We can do that super cost efficiently. So the ability to help customers get the benefits of SIEM, get the benefits of SOAR, and the benefits of UABA at a cost-efficient price. That's what we're hoping to tell people when they visit us at the show.
Thank you, Trevor, very much. And for the rest of you, I see you on 14th of March, Grand Hotel, Stockholm.